And we're recording.
All right. Well, hello. Welcome to DomandATrix. My name is Angel,
I am Dominique.
and we have Antonio Wright with the right mentality with us today. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Thanks for having me today.
Thanks
We
for
are
coming.
excited. So, if you want to just do like a little intro, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and then we can jump in on the topic.
Okay. So me, I am a counselor in the making, therapist in the making. Graduate next month, finally. Uh,
I know that's right.
about me.
Congratulations.
Uh, Thank you. I mean, I'm just a laid back dude. I like to have a good time, laugh, joke. But of course, we got to be serious sometimes. Motivational speaker out here, giving people words of encouragement, helping others, helping kids. Um, wear many hats, dad, therapist, counselor, mentor, mentee. It's a lot. But yeah, that's me, just a laid back brother.
And a podcaster.
Yes. You gotta throw that in there.
A man of
Yes.
many talents. And where are you?
I am in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
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 Okay. I can hear the southernness.
Haven't been to North Carolina. I've been to South Carolina a few times, but not North.
You still got
Ain't
an
nothing here.
accent.
And nothing here, ain't nothing there.
We say the same thing about Cleveland.
Mhm. We definitely do. Yeah.
We
Okay.
say the
Nothing
same
new.
thing.
Nothing
So,
exciting here.
when you do start to become a therapist, do you know in what like what realm you want to practice?
I'm graduating with my master's in mental health counseling, so it'll be in that field. But my main focus will be children, but primarily minorities, because in today's society we don't have a lot of African American male figures that children can look up to, that children can talk to. So I want to be that one that, you need somebody to talk to, you need somebody to vent to, because I have been in their shoes and I used to be a juvenile detention officer. So a lot of kids in there were, I would say 99% were black. So just them being in there and them seeing us as men and their black men and having somebody to talk to is very powerful for them to come to you. And I had one tell me, he was like, "Hey man, look, I know when I get out of here, I'm gonna miss you and all this, but I look up to you like a father figure because I don't have a father." And to me, that is very powerful to look back on and just
Like,
be that person that these young black men can look up to.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, definitely.
It's definitely necessary.
It is. I got a brother who is unfortunately incarcerated now. So like I do think like, if he had that type of you know, somebody in his life instead of like somebody like pushing him towards that life, maybe he wouldn't be in the predicament he in now. So you definitely right about that.
True.
Everybody needs somebody, especially our black
Yes,
people.
Absolutely.
exactly.
Yes.
So is that what made you like want to go into therapy or being a therapist?
Not necessarily. I used to be a correctional officer. So as I said, many hats. Went from firefighting to corrections to juvenile. It kind of started in corrections. I had an inmate tell me, I was trying to give him some positive advice. He was a little sad one day. And I was just like, it'll get better. He was like, "Hey man, listen, y'all curse on here? It's okay?"
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I gotta ask, but he was just like, man, hey, go tell the kid that shit. I can't, I got 25 to life. What you telling me, I
Right.
appreciate it, but there ain't nothing I can do with. So when he told me that, I was just like, oh, okay, well, maybe then I do need to help kids because a lot of people don't know in the justice system, kids get ample opportunities before they get locked up. I mean, when I say ample, I mean a lot of chances versus us grown folks that's too thick-headed to understand right from wrong, which is why I can't work with adults because you just can't talk to people like that. They grown but still got childish ways. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. I know that's right. But yeah, I do think you should start young. I wish like therapy was like more accepted. I feel like in our community, it's a little taboo. I feel like in different communities, like everybody, talks about having a therapist since they were little, but like you don't hear that a lot in our community.
You don't. And I am a therapy recipient. Okay. I'm all for it. I am all for people going to talk to somebody because I'm telling you, they don't go to school all the time for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's
What you
like,
talking about?
listen,
What you talking about?
they know a little something. You hear me? I'm telling you, I done been through some of the craziest things, but not only did I put myself in therapy, but I did put my oldest daughter through therapy. I mean, I would have threw my youngest daughter in there as well, but she's too young to really understand. She's only 2, even though she has her trauma from some of the things that we done all been through. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm all for therapy. I'm all for people going to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you don't feel comfortable talking to the people that's closest to you because you may feel like they don't understand. They may not know where you coming from or the reason and why, and everybody looking at you with judgment. And sometimes you tell people all of this information of what you're going through, and they just sitting there, oh, that couldn't be me, or you know what I'm saying? Just putting just so much more on you what you already have instead of just, like you just said, telling them everything gonna be okay. It's in our communities, you just get the people, or I told you
Yeah.
so, or you shouldn't, or I wouldn't
Yeah.
do this, and you don't have the answer. So sometimes going to somebody that knows absolutely nothing about you, but is very much licensed to help you with these issues, that's who you go talk to. You hear me? I'm all for it. I am not against it at
Yeah.
all. You know what I'm saying? Because that
Absolutely.
backlash
And
of
I
people
mean,
that you think
sometimes
are supposed to horrible.
it's not even that I would say us as a African American community, we feel we don't need therapy because you got that mama or that grandma or that uncle that you can go to and talk to.
Or the church.
But it's not always
Amen.
don't go to church. Don't go to church.
You hear
Don't bring
me?
no problems in church.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody gonna know your business in church.
yeah.
Nah,
That's
I
between
rather
me and
look.
God.
Let me go over here and talk to Betty Sue that don't know nothing about me. She got an unbiased opinion, and she gonna sit here and say, "Well, Mr. Wright, I think maybe you should do this, and how about we focus on this over here instead of Grandma saying, 'Baby, it's gonna be all right. Just let it go.'"
Pray about it.
I'm just
Yeah.
playing. Go to my therapist and pray. You hear me?
That was the only advice I
Yeah.
ever got from my grandma was pray about it. Like,
Absolutely.
okay, and what do I do
Yeah.
after that?
Just give it to Jesus. Just give it to Jesus and walk by faith and not by sight, baby.
I know, right? Like, I need a little bit more instruction than that.
It sounds like we all grew up in the church.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You got
Yes.
them that what is it? The 7 o'clock service. Then you come back for the 9. Then you got the 12. Then you come back at 3. Then you got the 5 to 7 for the midnight service.
Don't forget
Yes.
Bible study.
And don't forget
Boy,
choir rehearsal.
Look, revival, vacation Bible school, Sunday school.
listen, all of that.
Oh
Okay,
God.
I
It's
will
probably
never put my daughter through none of that. Ain't no way.
Yeah. I just feel
I
you
said
can't
the
force
same
anything.
thing.
You can't force anything on anybody. You just have to let.
No.
Listen, you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink it. You hear me? I'm telling you,
Yeah, it
don't
is.
forcing it. You see how, man, listen, me and Angel have been friends since, you hear me, as far as we can
5 years
remember.
old.
My mama had us in church, her in church. I mean, all the neighborhood kids. She would go do rounds to round the kids up to do something for church. You hear me? So my
She had
mother
this
got to
big
the
old
point.
bed.
They called it the Scooby-Doo van. It was green, huge. You hear me? My mother would round him up. You hear me? Her and her friends started having church in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Listen, I was to the point,
What?
Antonio, I would turn around away from them and look out the window. Like, I do not, like, really?
Yeah,
Really? I'm
yeah.
telling you. Oh my God. But
Are
don't
you
get me wrong.
religious?
Oh
I have to
man.
ask. I'm sorry.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Um, where y'all posting this at? I don't care. Stepdaddy is a pastor. He a pastor. Yeah. So
There
yeah.
we go.
So um, yeah, I grew up in the church. You know, it was.
Yeah.
I still. I would say now since COVID, I've become more spiritual, where I feel I can have church anywhere. You know, I don't have to go to
Period.
Exactly.
church to have
I
church.
agree.
But I mean, it's nice to be around people and feel the Holy Ghost. But you know, when you got them in there, them us,
Yeah.
Yes.
they want to act out.
Them.
You know,
Them.
I would just. Let me go ahead and get on up out of here. I'll be back. Cause then service gonna go for about another 3 hours. So it's time. I got to go. I got to get ready for work this week. Okay.
You hear me? He said this week.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow, this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
I
whole
know
week.
that's right. But yeah, I think because we were like kind of forced. I'm done. I can't. I definitely pray to God. I believe that there is a God. But as far as like a particular religion, I don't feel like I'm affiliated in one. Like, I don't know. I don't think I connect to any of them. So I'm just like, I'm a spiritual person. I believe in God. I pray to God and let Him keep it. But I do definitely think that church taught me a lot of like morals and like values and stuff that I think is beneficial. So I mean, I think I'm gonna just let like if I do have kids, just let it up to them. They'll figure it out.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
you have
I
honestly, you
mean,
have to in today's
that's what you
society
got to
because
let them have their own mind.
a lot of kids are yeah, they're making their own decisions up now, and you can't sit up here. You can't force a child to just coming from what I know in my profession. You cannot force a child to do anything that they do not want to do. They're giving children rights now, so it's like you can't make me go to school if I don't want to go to school. Okay,
That
all
was
right.
not our childhood.
Yeah, it's not an option.
You getting on that bus. You getting on
Yeah,
that bus. And if you
yeah.
late, and if I got to take you to school, best believe you're gonna get a beating before
Oh
you go
yeah.
and when you get home.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Or no, my mom's rule was if you didn't go to school, you couldn't go outside. So you got me messed up. I'm going to school.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
I'm going to school.
You want to be anywhere but in the house.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cause sick meant like if you sick, that means you can't do nothing. You can't watch TV. You
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
You too sick. Your eyes should be
Nothing at
hurt.
all.
too sick. You should be laying down.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
I hated it.
That's exactly how it was.
Yes. So we did one like in our podcast we talk about like sex and relationships and like I don't know. We wanted to kind of like talk about like, because in relationships we unfortunately deal with domestic violence, and we wanted to like kind of talk about like how that affects us mentally, and like if there's things that tools that you could do to kind of spot it in the future, or like is there like red flags you should be looking out for, or like because I know it's like a touchy situation, but like
This was the
how do
very
you
first topic I had with my therapist was domestic violence. That's the crazy thing. So I really want to hear what you got to say because we still going through sessions. So
Okay. I mean, I would say honestly, anybody that goes through any type of domestic violence it stems from the parental background. So as a child, you growing up seeing stuff like that, it influences you to maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. A young man seeing his dad beat on his mom. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to hit women. Or if you disrespect me or do certain things differently, I should hit you to get you in order. A woman, I don't. It's a little. Honestly, it's a little biased in between, but because women, men still feel like when if a woman hits them, they should hit them back. That's like my last resort. I don't even think of resort at all. But I grew up in a household that was domestic violence, and honestly, I've never really talked about it. But my stepfather hit my mom twice, and to prevent it is not preventable. Honestly, I would say it's not preventable. Do
right.
you see red flags? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anybody can see the flags, but it's up to us whether we ignore them or bring them to the light. Say, hey, you're raising your voice a little bit at me, or when we were arguing, I saw, your hands start to clench up. Like you can see certain things and aspects
Yeah.
or characteristics in a person to know,
Mm.
okay, uh, do I really want to be with them? Because they start balling their fists up when we have an argument or they punch a hole in the wall. Now, for me, if you hit the wall after we get in an argument or you throw something and break something, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Listen, I love you. I love you, but I gotta love you from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's so crazy because I don't know. Maybe it could be like just the people that we are because like I don't really want to say I grew up with domestic violence because my dad I've never seen my dad hit my mom, but not to be funny, I have seen my mom hit my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
my
was gonna
mom,
say the same thing, actually, Dominique.
like
I grew up
it
in
was
a household where my mom was one putting hands.
yeah, and it's like I mean it is still some type of domestic violence, but then I feel like sometimes I'm the one that it feels like I be in relationships and end up like my father, but then sometimes I can be single and sexually feel like my mom. I always want to be dominant. I always want to be in control, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's just so crazy when you like because it's like I'm haven't experienced it like how you explained it, but I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I've seen a lot of women be more empowered, and sometimes I feel like, the men's supposed to lead and things of that sort, but I feel like I just love to have that control and that power. I do.
You think it's because of that?
So
I
when
mean, I
you
think seeing
talk
that
about it,
my dad did what my mom wanted her to do. What are you? He wanted her to do. You know what I'm saying? He still did it, and he cooperated. So I figure if I can be the dominant one and the one in control, I can get what I want. That
so do
makes
you
sense.
feel like you should be in control in every relationship in life?
Not no, not every relationship. I think maybe I think it should be equal as far as the relationship. I just only like to be dominant in as far as like the bedroom, things of that sort, kind of, you know what I'm saying, with a person. But I don't like to be on the receiving end either. Cause I had to have a whole ACO reconstruction on my right knee from a domestic violence situation. So I know how it feels to be on the receiving end. But when I do it, I'm not trying to hurt them. I'm actually trying to please them or make them happy or satisfy them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's in my mind. I'm thinking, but I don't want to have control over the relationship. I do want to sometimes have an actual man lead. I just haven't met that yet.
So would you consider yourself a alpha female?
And I do. Sometimes I definitely do, you know. And
Okay.
sometimes I think that's probably why I don't jump into serious relationships because I feel like a real man
Mhm.
probably wouldn't allow me to do a lot of the controlling or, you know.
But is that why? I
Okay.
mean, now that
I
you
mean,
say that, do you think that's why those men feel like that? Like they feel it because you take, like you kind of take control in the bedroom. They kind of feel like in a relationship, they got to be a little bit like overtly controlling a little bit, you know?
That could be, but I don't think that it's supposed to get to the extent to where they take it. You
No, I
know,
mean, I'm definitely not condoning it and
yeah, but
trying to justify it.
it's never. I don't think that I'm just. I think that usually when I do it, it's like a total agreement between the two. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do it, you are agreeing to let me choke you or
okay.
spank you or you know what I'm saying? You are agreeing to
Is it a
that.
contract? We gotta form a consent. We
It's
gotta sign before we do this.
a verbal contract, a
Okay.
verbal contract. You hear me? I never consent to get my ass whooped or thrown off some shit or you
Right,
know I never agree to that. Never.
right.
You know,
No, I'm
Okay.
definitely not. But I'm like, maybe that.
is I'm too
Mm,
over
I mean, I don't know. I,
like
I honestly, I couldn't. I wouldn't say I could relate to that because I never had a situation where get over here, nigga. I don't know nothing about that right there, but
it's gonna be sexy. Like think of this, Antonio. Have you do sometimes you want to be the submissive one and follow the rules or you know, like sometimes you might get tired of always calling the shots. You might want to. It's
nah,
not for everybody.
nah. I can't agree with that. I got to handle that one. Okay, like it's cool for you to make suggestions. Like you could throw an opinion in there every now and then. Like flip my leg over here and put my arm behind my back and pull it like that. Like cool, yeah, that's nice. But if you come at me and you like, listen, when we get in here, these the ground rules, my boy. And if you don't follow 'em, you got to get up out of here, cuz.
You like deuces.
wait, no, wait. How about when you said get over here, nigga? Why that made me think of Don't Be a Menace when the girl was in the in the mail truck.
Yeah.
Like you ain't going nowhere.
You ain't into that,
Hey, look,
Antonio.
it be like that sometimes, but you have something that's like that. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I just
No.
if you do that as soon as we get in there, I gotta go. I'm just being honest with you. Like that
Oh
with everything
shit.
off. Like it's like a light switch. It's just gonna cut off.
What if it's like on some like lay back and enjoy this type shit? You still feel like that's too dominant?
I mean, it would depend because I would say, I mean, all honesty, I'm not like really a talker when it comes to like, we're not about to have a conversation, while we doing this. So it's like you got them ones that want what's wrong? Why are you
You
so
better
quiet?
talk to me.
Like, come on, man. Look, we can talk. We can talk. Well, I feel like you want to talk about like what you eat for breakfast yesterday. Have you been here? Like,
No.
like, come on.
Not what you eat for
Nah,
breakfast.
nah.
How was your day?
I'm sorry. I'm just,
You good
yeah,
today?
yeah.
The right
Why you come
conversation.
on? Like, but see, Dan, my thing is when it gets to, I'm gonna tell you like this. When it gets to the end, ladies, we're not machines, okay? We're not Terminators. We're not robots. We're not none of that, okay? When we say we finish, give us about 15 minutes. Okay? Give us about 15, 20 minutes. Now if you that look, my, my daughter ain't there, but if you that thing that can do that thing when you can get that thing back up, okay. But that's a lot out here that can't do that thing when you do that thing, okay? So let's get some water. The ones that smoke cigarettes, let them smoke cigarettes. But
Yeah.
yeah, just take a break. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm the see. I be that
But
person. You just gave me some good parental
I
content.
can't see you.
I want some more right there. Come on now, please. Can I get a little bit? Can you just stick it? In?
I mean,
Can I just feel
I
it?
would say
Sprinkle
it
me with it.
depends. It depends honestly on who you are, because to me, I'm the type of person that how can I put this? I'm physical. So
Yeah.
when it comes to physical, you have to. My homeboy called me was it shallow how. You call it what you want. I like what I like.
That's
So
it. That's it.
if you don't turn me on physically, mentally, I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah.
Which leads to let's take it back to the domestic violence. Sometimes in relationships,
Love you.
I would call or situationships, it happens where sometimes mentally we aren't there, and a person could get unsatisfied or upset because that person isn't mentally there, and then you
Yeah.
out of nowhere a spark just hits and
Yep.
they just spaz out for no reason. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just I feel like it's all about preferences, but you got some people out here that's just trying to get a quick fuck. Yeah.
I mean, are most of them?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I have dealt with some people who was like very unattractive, but I just thought that their body parts was very much attractive. And I just think that I still,
It
yeah, I think I
happens.
still just went along with it, like as if the face made no, like it was, you hear me? I paid no attention to that. I literally stared at just the body parts that I love oh so much.
We can't see nothing in the dark. We can't see
That's
nothing in
it.
the dark.
Listen, that's true. But look, in these scenarios, I used to be getting off work early in the morning, so it used to be like some right after 5 a.m. So it ain't can't be that dark.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
See, my
yeah.
issue is I'm more attracted to the personality of the person than like the actual look. So like I know people probably think like the dudes I go for are probably like not the most pleasing to the eye, but I wouldn't care because I like the person that they are, you know?
Yeah. You like what you like he just said.
Yeah.
And everything, I don't really think I have a type. So and it sounds funny because I've dated all different types. I mean, short, big, little, small. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I ain't gonna say dated, but dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably talked and messed with more people than I've dated or was in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? But I think that they all, to me, are like completely different. A lot of them are nothing like the last. You know? So it's definitely a different. I mean,
I
all of
agree
them
with that.
haven't been lookers, you know? So, gotcha.
These sinuses over here kicking my ass, y'all. Sorry.
Oh,
Let,
buddy, do that too.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, let's talk about that right there. One second. Wait a minute. I'm gonna say this. So I used to be married. And that marriage was bad. I wouldn't say bad, but it was bad parts. Um, that part was one of them. And never got the opportunity to attempt that. So, which was versus same on me. So I was like, I was trying to figure out. So once I got divorced and all that, you back out here. So you trying to figure out who like
Yeah,
what you like, this, that, and the third. And
yeah,
I had to go to my homeboy. He's older than me, and I talked to him. I was like, bro, how you do this? Like, because it's like they're asking, like, do you
yeah,
do this? And I said, bro, how you do this? He was like, now I'm I'm more of a hands-on type learner, but I can learn for visuals too.
Yeah.
He told me what to do one time. That's all it took. So
wait, I missed this. What are we talking about?
Go ahead, Antonio.
To come back out here and we're trying to keep it PG. My daughter in there, okay? But what we doing is I had to learn how to look it the right way because I didn't know what I was doing at all.
Okay. Sorry.
So once I learned,
I missed it. I'm sorry. The allergies was kicking my ass, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm over here sneezing and shit, so I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good. Yeah, but yeah. So I mean, she brought it up, but we had. I would say this. It's a lot of young kids today. No, I ain't gonna say kids, boys. That's nasty. Listen.
Yeah.
Tell them to eat some pineapples. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm allergic.
Okay.
I'm allergic.
You can strawberries, peaches, avocados.
I do not like avocado. My boyfriend just had an avocado yesterday, and I do not like it.
I ain't like it from the look.
Ain't what you like is what it tastes like.
It tastes like avocados.
Avocados don't have a taste. They don't have a taste.
Listen, Antonio. He said the exact same fucking thing.
They ain't got a taste. I thought people season them and stuff.
Yeah, with salt and pepper. That's all you need.
Oh,
some salt. Well, he ain't put nothing on it. It was just a raw avocado. But maybe I could try to do something. But no, you know what though? I recently, since we on the topic, I recently just learned how to do this probably like a year ago.
She been trying to tell me, but for some reason I ain't catching it.
You know. I literally just learned how to do that. Okay. I learned how to do that about a year ago, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it now. I watched enough videos on it, and I feel like I perfected my craft.
It's a texture thing with me, I think. That's why I think I can't get it. It's like it's too much. It's too much.
I'm trying to teach you. You just gotta take it all the way to the back and taste it.
I'm just scared it's gonna come all back to the front. I got a weak stomach, I think.
Okay. I mean, I had one too when I first started because I was like, wait a minute, like you got like, I asked him, I said, I'm supposed to swallow this? Yeah. He said, well, think about it. He said, think about it like this. He said, think about it like this. Take your tongue and lick the inside of your cheek. I said, okay. He said, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what the inside of a woman feels like. I said, wow. So he was like, okay, just swallow. That's all it is. He said,
it's the same exact tissue.
Yeah, but when it shoots out, it's up to you whether you want to swallow it or not.
See, if they
live in the moment. You only live okay. You only live.
Spitters are quitters.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what my daddy said. Okay, it ain't relating to that, but it's related to it. Daddy said, "Listen, it don't matter what it is, what's going on at the time. Think about time." Okay, for y'all, don't matter. If you get fucking mud, you can fuck through blood. Okay.
I heard that. I think our brother said that.
I can't do that one. Now that's one thing I don't think I could do.
I've done it on a lighter day. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I mean, if you don't want the kids
I
want to
That
like
is
see
that.
it.
when you are the horniest. I swear. That is when you
Yeah.
crave it. I swear. I listen, I
Yep.
love sex so much. It be times when I be on my cycle and it's like coming to an end. I want it so bad. I get sick. Like I be wanting to feel like I gotta throw up. Like I need it. This sound bad. That's how I think I
Lord
sometimes
have mercy.
I do. I
I
swear my
think she
friend thought I
might
was
be
Are you
a
a
sex
nympho?
addict.
I love
Are
sex.
you
You
a, are
hear
you a
me?
nympho?
Especially from the
I
Are
right
you a
think
person.
nympho?
I love it. I do. I do. I
Dominique,
do.
let me ask you though.
Wow.
Dominique has been very like a sexual person since like we was like 13. Her mom, she got an ass whoop. Well, no, she I don't think she got a whooping, but she bought a Kama Sutra book at what, like 13?
I did. But I didn't buy it. Listen, my
Oh my
stepfather,
goodness.
RP, Mr. Donnie, he showed me how, you know, them coupons that come in books. He showed y'all to just put like
Yeah.
a little fake name, order some stuff, and it'll come to you. And you all you gotta do is check pay later. You hear me? Pay later. They sent me, I ordered National Geographic books. One of them was a Kama Sutra. I didn't get a whooping, but my mother did take it.
She took
I
it
wanted to
and
know
probably used it for her
everything.
own personal use.
Right. Where my book at?
Wow.
Where's my book?
Wow. That's funny. That's funny. I mean, I used to do it
Sure.
too, though. Yeah, I used to grab them books and because I was in the
You
house.
gotta
I ain't
know.
never really pay them no attention. And then when I
Yeah.
looked at it, I was like, oh, yeah.
All this
I
stuff.
think
All
I
this
was
good
like
stuff.
13. Yeah, about 13 when I found out
Yep.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so
Yeah,
crazy. That's crazy. That
yeah.
was the
I don't
young
know.
money ever.
I was always pretty sexually active because unfortunately, as a young kid, I was molested. I hate that I laugh at that, um,
Whatever
but
you
as a
gotta
young
do.
kid, I was like
Me
fondled or
too.
whatever. So I don't know. I was always like a sexual person. I found porn pretty early from one of my brother's VCRs, and
I
I think I ended up like stealing the tape.
keeping it for your own good. Research purposes.
I was like 10. And I don't know.
Nah,
Ever
I
since
ain't like those.
then,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't like those.
really?
I just started getting into porn. I feel you, Antonio.
I did not like no,
I did it.
that's not that. It's the video. I'm sorry. I'm listen. We are some nasty motherfuckers. Black people fuck nastily. That ain't a word, but
Yeah.
nastily. I don't
Yeah.
know why, but like white people keep it so clean. Like they bleach their ass and all that stuff. They keep it shaving. But us,
We
nah,
don't
man.
even
You
like
wanna like everything come
how
out.
you doing? We want it all. Hello.
I don't understand. So yeah, back in the day, I could not like. I would take the video cassette and I would attempt to watch it. Nah, I end up throwing it in trash.
Yeah.
Really? I don't know. I used to like it, especially black. It gotta be black. I cannot watch white porn. I just cannot.
Is Japanese considered white? Because I love the Jap. I just feel like with the black,
Not
with the
considered
What?
white.
I love
That's
Japanese
Asian.
long videos and I mean, if you haven't watched if you listen to our porn one, I love hardcore porn, rough sex, force, all of that kind of shit. Like I love it. That's my favorite. But they also have long videos. But I just feel like I feel like they put the worst black girls in a lot of those videos. That's why I really don't like too much with the black because you really have to find a decent looking black girl. I don't want it no dang on mud duck. And you hear my mom call me that. My mom called me a
Oh,
mud
that's
duck
true.
before.
That is
But
Does
absolutely
that
true.
yeah,
matter to men? Does that matter to men? Like what the woman looks like, or like the
it
body type
should.
of the woman?
It should.
I would, for me, yes, because I can't. If your chest is the size of mine, I can't do it because I feel like that's. I'm not gonna
If
say
you
it, but
like
yeah,
me, it
you
can't be
can't. Your
boy
chest can't be
but
the
still
size of
can.
mine. I mean, if we good. But like for me,
That's all
because
I
like
got.
honestly, I'm not even paying attention. I'm not paying attention to the man. It's the woman. If the woman
Right.
look some kind of way, yeah. Like honestly, like right now, I got a favorite. Like I watch that all the time. But yeah. So I don't know. Some men just don't care, but you got some men that have preferences. Like for me, I
Yes.
will watch any race except Korean. Can't do it.
All right. Forget you. I'll watch it for you.
it's
I
just
like
so
group sex, so I like the more
it's
the merrier. Like I don't know.
oh nah
Sometimes I like.
nah nope.
I've been trying to open
That's
my
my
mind up to
that's
that.
my porn preference because listen, you can like it's so many different things to look at. It's not just like one person and another girl. It's like you can watch this couple, they over there fucking in their ass, and then this couple got a threesome. Well, it's not even a couple; it's a threesome over here going on. It's just so much to watch. So I love like
I'm trying to
gang
swing it.
bangs or like group sex or orgies. Like that's my preference.
Yeah. I mean, an orgy,
Okay,
or
so
like
let
a
me
swing
ask
date.
y'all this though. Let me ask y'all: have either one of y'all ever participated in any of those?
No.
Threesome or a gangbang?
Hmm.
No.
I just like to watch it.
I do want, if
Okay.
my fantasy is having a threesome, but is with two guys.
I don't like
Okay,
females,
that ain't
so I
happening
don't
right
know
there.
how to.
I can't do that.
I,
I see.
I do have a fantasy of
Opening
being
your
double
mind.
penetrated, but I don't think
I ain't
a
doing it.
partner of mine would ever be comfortable with that. So
That's like
Uh-uh.
almost like mine,
Nah,
except
I
I'm
would
not
never.
accepting the double penetration. I'm just gonna do a little bit more work, but
so I guess I'm just gonna have to settle for toys and butt plugs and stuff like that.
yeah, that sounds about
Yeah.
right.
I can do the three, but it got to be two women because I ain't never
Okay.
I honestly had look, I had two kids at the detention center talk to me one day. We were just having a one-on-one conversation. It was like, hey man, you ever ran train with your boys? I said, that's nasty. Nah, man, you ain't never did that. No. You ever had a threesome? No. Would you ever do one? I said, yeah, with two women. You gonna do it with your boy? No, because I said, let me tell you something. Y'all not thinking about it like this because y'all young. But I said, let me tell you something. Let's say, okay, it's dark. You in one hole, you in the other. Somewhere in that mixture of sweat, hot nastiness, somebody, which is him, gonna touch me and he gonna rub up against me and in the wrong way, then I got to go. Because I'm going, it's going, listen, hey, let's just me and you let's just go ahead and kiss. Ain't no need for her to be here no more. You done your thigh rubbed against my ass cheek. Let's just go ahead and have fun. Mm-mm. I'm good.
No, you can't. Because
No.
like literally, like on some of them videos I be watching, like the dude's ass be like in the other dude's face sometimes, and like they be like I don't know, they be almost like bumping nuts a little bit. So
See, that's why I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm not
I
gonna do
can't
double
do it.
penetration.
And what your testicle gonna rub up against mine? I can't do it. Nope.
What if you remove the double penetration? It shouldn't be no way for you guys to touch.
I
One
mean,
might be
I'm
one might
sorry,
be
Dominique.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
not
Let me
okay
tell
in
you
with
there,
it
something.
right?
coming in my mouth the
Ain't
whole
happening.
time I'm being fucked. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm okay with it.
It don't gotta be the whole time. It's other things around it, okay? It's other things to do. That's why you gotta open your mind because there's more things to do than just sucking dick the whole time where you doing this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you don't
I
want his
guess.
nuts
I
banging in
mean,
your head.
well, I guess the only other thing is jacking him off, but like he can do that alone.
Some
He
people
don't.
No, don't look. I'm gonna tell y'all something right
some
now. I'm
people
gonna tell y'all, don't ever do that for a man. Don't ever do that. Because
What if
we
you
got
bent
our
over
techniques.
and he got a good, I ain't even gonna go. I ain't telling y'all my secrets, but
He said we got our technique.
there's ways around everything. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay, off of you, we have our techniques. You guys do not have to touch.
Yeah.
See,
But
in
wait,
my
what are the
mind, we gonna
techniques?
touch.
What do you mean by techniques? Like y'all got a certain stroke that y'all like, and so women shouldn't do that.
Absolutely.
Okay, but
Absolutely.
what
I would
about
tell
during
you.
head? Is that okay during head?
What do you mean?
I mean, you gotta kind of jack it a little bit during head. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine. But see,
I didn't know that.
for I would say I don't know. Now I can't speak for all men. I just know for me. For me, don't do that because what you're gonna end up doing is you're gonna make it go down. You're gonna make it go down because that's mine. Like you don't come. I ain't gonna come in your house and go in your kitchen and just start cooking because I don't know what nothing that I don't know what I'm doing. You might got a gas stove and I don't know how to work it, right? So that's not like
Right?
I to come in your kitchen and mess it up. So don't come in mine mess it like I got you, daddy. I got stop. Please stop.
Yeah, no,
Please.
I feel the same exact way. Like I will play with my own clit. You do not have to worry about that. Cause men are rough as fuck on the clit. Let's just put that out there.
You gotta get a gentleman. Some of them aren't. Some of them are really gentle because I've had some gentle giants.
They are, Antonio. They are. Y'all got the roughest fucking hands. Men do not moisturize their hands. They be having calluses and shit. Like, do not touch my clit.
Wait a minute. Listen, we would look. I'll be first to tell you. I know my hands. I work out 6 days a week, so my hands rough. So I'm gonna tell you right. I ain't gonna touch it. Okay, I ain't gonna touch it. So I get that. It's gonna feel like a brick rubbing up against you.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Yes. Some men do not understand that though, because some men, like when you down there, they'll push your hand out the way so that they can do it. I think it's like they be feeling like we like it's messing with their ego that we pleasing ourselves. But it's like, dude, clearly you don't know what the fuck you doing. Huh?
Yeah. No, that is honest. That is very true.
Yeah.
If you do that, that's happened to me. If you do that, if you push my hand away while I'm doing it, I feel like, okay, you don't need me here. Like I can just get up and go. But that's where communication comes in. Like, hey, it's nothing wrong with you're doing it. You're just doing it the way that I don't like it. So let me do this, and you play. You play with something else.
This is why
you concentrate on. You concentrate on getting it in the right spot, hitting me where I need to be hit. Yeah. You just focus on that, and then I can keep her, because that's really what we doing when we playing with ourselves. We keeping her wet because it ain't the easiest thing in the world.
You keep stimulating the clit.
Yeah.
You know, I can't. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you here, you got to do your job, because unless you want me to stab you with these, and I get these sharpened every time. You hear me? So you want these to do it, or you want those to do it? Get to it, motherfucker, because I don't think you want these.
Okay.
No. So look, it's so funny. I keep my nails short.
Huh?
I keep my nails short so that I can masturbate.
Like how you like when he in there, you know, when he in there, like you just take your like on his back and just bow. And like to me, like you do that, like I ain't gonna look, you do that.
I choke. I do all of that. You hear me?
Like I'm going the Hulk.
Tear it up.
You stab me in my back with motherfucking nails.
Yes.
Yeah, Dominique be stealing souls when she be fucking. She be talking about she be playing slow music and choking them and all types of weird shit.
I don't know how to be the simple or basic or mediocre sex. I love sex. It's gonna be a movie every time we have sex.
I mean, like you
I like
record it
it.
too.
Sometimes, depending on the partner, I do. Sometimes.
Damn, I'm single. Let me stop.
I know. Me too, Antonio.
I know that's right, Antonio. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
I hear what they say about the South. You hear me? I'm coming. North Carolina, South Carolina. It's time for a road trip.
Now, don't come down here because I need my soul. Okay, I need my soul.
I know she gonna steal your. Be careful what you ask for.
No, I feel like she would destroy my life by coming down here because I would probably move. I would probably move.
Cleveland will be your new residence. Well, no, Euclid.
Yeah. We in the
Stay where you at.
I know that's right.
Stay where you at.
No, we having so much fun.
Keep shaking that tree, Antonio. I'm gonna see you. I got your email.
Okay. Oh my goodness. What else we talking about?
DomandATrix matchmaking too. I know that's right.
You hear me?
Look, we extending our portfolio.
Wow. Okay.
That's it.
No, this was so much fun though.
Let me see what your proposal is, and we'll go over some numbers and go from there. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna email.
Oh shit, y'all! Wait, hold up. Why the fuck that was just deja vu? I swear to God, y'all.
What?
That was just deja vu.
Him saying that?
Yes!
That mean that was meant to happen.
I dreamt about this shit. That is so crazy. I knew what you was gonna say before you said it.
Wow.
With the whole
That is so weird, y'all. That is so weird. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh my God. Yes.
I had to say something though, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to say something. But no, this was so much fun, Antonio.
Yes, it was.
You definitely gonna have to come back if you don't mind. We're gonna have a more fun conversation for you because it did kind of start for little, but no, we got to it. Yeah.
I see you looking at me, Antonio.
Oh no, we're good. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off of this one.
Antonio said, "Girl, I ain't looking at you."
Listen,
I'm blind.
Listen, no, she wanna choke. I can't choke.
Stay your ass in Euclid.
Choke.
You can choke. He said he can choke.
That friend taught him well.
I know that's right.
Pineapples and all. This was so fun. I didn't expect it to turn into this.
Me either, actually. I didn't know how it was gonna be. You seemed a little like cool, calm, like reserved at first. I didn't think you was going,
When he asked, can he cuss? I already knew.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it to come in. Okay, I can't show the real me. So I gotta come in smooth, collective, and then once I see the audience, you gotta read the room a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. You should have knew what the name of the podcast. We was ready for whatever.
Bitch, Speak for yourself, man.
What? No, the title meant it's open conversation. It's a sex podcast.
No, I'm talking shit. You know my nasty ass open for whatever.
Right. I'ma spank you, girl.
Watch out, I might like it.
Yes, cheers to that.
But okay, before you leave, I don't want to hold you too long. But before you go, you gotta let everybody know how they can reach you. Plug your podcast in,
Everything.
and yeah, just let us know how to reach you.
Okay, cool. The Right Mentality, all media platforms. She needs to stop. What's the Right Mentality on all media platforms? You can catch me Instagram _man24 or the Right Mentality Facebook, Antonio Wright. The Right Mentality brand.com. Get you some gear you need it. That's where we at. Okay, that's where we at.
Yes.
This was good. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time.
Appreciate it.
And we might have to link up. You might have to do some
a road trip.
She dead ass. Nah, she dead ass. Come on down here. We gonna take the fuck out of each other.
Just so I never been before. I want to be a tourist.
I don't know. It ain't
I'll show you around.
You heard? I won't bite you unless
we can be halfway.
We can be halfway.
Go on. Look,
I know that's right.
Bring the chocolate. Bring the chocolate.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Raw and uncut. All right, I'm gonna be good. It's Saturday. I thought.
Nah, y'all was
right.
Too late for that because I'm about to go in here and get me one.
I know.
Yes. It's the wine. It's the wine.
Nah,
I know. We both been drinking
too. She fucked me up. She fucked me up. I'm horny as fuck right now. She fucked me up.
You want me to go get you this spanking?
Get off. Y'all finish.
I love you.
Thank you. We love you. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
I'm about to exit left. Y'all can go ahead and finish this. Dominique, go ahead and do what you gotta do, baby. Wait, make sure you are off alive. If y'all finish this, to each his own. I'm down for whatever. Y'all already on camera.
Road trip. No, I quit. All right, I quit message. Okay, I'm gonna end it now, y'all.
Love you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Guys.
No problem.